Good morning, everyone. I didn't get a chance to do a video yesterday, just because I arrived quite late, and I was camping yesterday, so I didn't want to make a tent video again, because those look really creepy. So I decided to write a little bit in the morning, and then find a nice place to make a video, and I did not find one, so here I am. I'm in a bit of the middle of nowhere. Not a lot going on. But this road is really not busy, so I don't think I'll be interrupted much. And I found this really, well, from afar it looked like a really nice bell tower, so I was like, oh, maybe like a little church place would be nice for a video. And then I came close and it was a really ugly bell tower, so I decided against that. No, yesterday was quite an easy day, like maybe not easy, but boring. For the most part. Oh, there's the one car that's gonna pass by. What happened? I left Venice, and that was quite easy. There was a lot of bike lanes, and leaving Venice was quite easy. And then I got onto I found the sea and just followed it, and there was a really nice bike path. That's why I took the picture from the bike path. Only for bikes, not a lot going on. Oh, I did see a couple of things, animals. I saw two interesting ones. I saw there was a snake, a very small snake, and I'm afraid I might have run it over. I didn't turn around to check. I just saw it on the bike path, and then try to swerve to avoid it. There's another car. Maybe it's busier than I thought. And then didn't turn back to see if I had it or not. So yeah. And then there was this big green lizard. It almost looked like an iguana, but I don't think there are iguanas in Europe. But yeah, it was about the size of a small iguana, but the tail was a lot shorter. So I don't know what it was. But yeah, and then I had lunch. Where did I have lunch yesterday? Oh, I had lunch in Jesolo, which was alright. I was in the historic center, but there was nothing really much to it. Just a couple of shops here and there. And then no, I kept going. Yeah, another car. I kept going for a while. I need to figure out how to hold this properly. Oh, nope, that was bad. There we go. Yeah, and I just kept going after Jesolo. Nothing much really, nothing of note. Another car. But yeah, towards the evening, you have to go more inland because there's like this big, I don't know if it's a river or a delta or what, but everything is really muggy. It was a lot of wetlands. And so I went around that, and so I ended up being quite inland. And so for the nightfall, I just didn't know where to go. So I saw an agritourism, like when I was looking for one, I went off the road to see where I could go, and there was a sign for agritourism. I was like, well, I know sometimes they have nice places, so I decided to stop there. And yeah, it was a chicken farm or duck farm. There was everything. I saw chickens, ducks, geese. I even saw rabbits. And so yeah, I talked to the man, and he's like, well, there's one that way, there's one that way, or you could stay here if you wanted. He's like, yeah, you can stay there, and he showed me like right next to the chickens. So I was like, yeah, I'm actually okay with that. He seemed surprised that I'd be okay with sleeping there. He's like, they're kind of, but I didn't mind. But then his brother, not Luigi, Ludovico, I don't know, the Ludovic. He showed me somewhere where they had like their garden, so like behind the chicken place, and it was a really nice place, and I just settled down for the night. Today, however, so I'm gonna have breakfast right now, and today's gonna be a big day. I think I saw 95 kilometers, but I should end up in Trieste, and that's where I have a hostel booked, so I know I don't have to worry about where I am sleeping tonight. So even if I arrive at night, it should be okay. Man, this road is a lot busier than I thought. Maybe it's just people are waking up. It's 9:40. People should already be up. What are you guys doing? But anyways, that was my day yesterday. Not super eventful. Oh, actually, no, that's wrong. Sorry. Right. It was my end point for the day, but knowing that it was a short day, so I made it a little bit longer afterwards. I was in Caorle, and Caorle is right by the sea, so I took a little bit of a walk, and there was these really nice stones by the sea, and at first I just didn't really look at them, but then if you look closer, like, a lot of them have carvings on it. So there was like one who had a skull on it, one had a turtle, one had a frog, and it wasn't always natural. Like some of them had like geometric patterns, so that was really quite nice to see. Sorry, I had completely forgotten. And then the town itself is quite touristy looking, but cute in a way. Like it's touristy looking without being touristy, because like a lot of the shops were like super cute and like colorful and everything, but they didn't sell touristy things. So it was a bit confusing. Excuse me. And no, that's about it.